So in today's video, I'm gonna be going over some of my recent sneaker pickups, and it's just gonna be the nicest shoes I've picked up over the last few weeks. So I have 5 pairs of shoes to show you guys today, and all of them are pretty nice pickups. So I highly suggest you watch till the end of the video to see every shoe I picked up. And before I show you any of the shoes I did pick up, I just wanna say I am still running a giveaway for this Supreme water bottle. When I'm uploading this video, it'll be Saturday, July 11th, and the winner of it will be announced on Sunday, July 12th. So you still have about a day to enter, and if you're not entered, I highly suggest you do that. It's super easy to enter it. I will put a link to the giveaway video on how to enter and stuff in the description of this video, so you can go check it out. And if I were you, I would aim to enter the giveaway before 10 p.m. Central Time. That's probably when I'll take all the names of everyone who commented on the video and put them in the randomizer list and make the video to announce the winner for it. So if you want to be entered in the giveaway, I would highly suggest you enter as soon as possible. Make sure you enter before 10 p.m. Central Time. Like I said, that's when I'll probably cut off the entries for it and make the list for everyone who entered it. And with that being said, I just want to say good luck to everyone who's entered the giveaway, and now let's see what shoes I picked up. So now onto the shoes I picked up over the last few weeks, and like I said, I have 5 pairs of shoes to show you guys today. So let's get started with the first shoe I picked up. Starting off with the first shoe I picked up, it is the Nike Zoom Pulse shoe, and this is a shoe marketed towards doctors and nurses. As you can see on the bottom of the shoe, it has like a doctor symbol on it. These are marketed towards doctors, and they're supposed to be really comfortable and easy to put on just because they're on their feet all day walking around and seeing patients and stuff. And if you didn't know, these are kind of hard to find. I don't really know if you can find these in stores. The only time I ever see people find these is when they find them in Ross, so they always have no boxes, but the resale on these is pretty decent. They all go for at least $100, and I got these for pretty cheap. I got them for $40, so it'll be a nice flip once I sell them. But overall, this is a nice shoe. This is the Dornbecker colorway of this model. I don't really know too much about it or anything about them. All I know is that they go for a lot on the resale market. And this is a shoe I've been looking for quite a while. This is one of the shoes I always look for when I go to Ross. This is one of the easiest shoes to flip at Ross. So if you can find a pair of these in store, definitely buy them. You'll easily profit on them, and they'll be quick sells. And that is it for the first shoe I picked up. Now on to the second one. All right, so moving on to the second shoe I picked up, and it is a women's Jordan 1. As you can tell by the label, these are a size 8 Jordan 1 mid, and I got these from a Steals drop in the Discord group I'm in, Steals by Sneaker. I've talked about them before. That's where I get all the flip boxes, and I was lucky enough to be able to cop these on a Steals drop. I pretty much got these for what they would be retail, so retail on these is $125, and I think I paid around $130 for them, so I basically got them for retail, and they go for about $200 on the resale market, or at least they're almost $200. I haven't checked in a while. But now I'm going to show you these shoes. So here's the shoe itself. It is the Jordan 1 light bulb colorway. I think that's what it's called. And this shoe's kind of crazy in person. There's a bunch of different materials to it that I didn't know about until after having these in hand. Like, it looks like there's suede on it, nubuck, patent leather. There's a bunch of different materials and a bunch of different colors, so they're pretty crazy. And if you didn't know, it also comes with 2 sets of extra laces, so that's pretty cool. Most Jordan 1s only come with 1 set. Overall, this is a nice pickup. I will be holding these because I think these will go up in the future. And I got a size 8 women's, so I think that's a 6.5 in men's, and usually that's a pretty good size for the Jordan 1s to have. So this is a nice pickup, and it will be a nice hold in the future. So that is it for the second shoe I picked up. Now on to the third. So moving on to the third shoe I picked up, and this is a pickup that I wasn't really expecting, and I pretty much accidentally bought these. So the story behind these is I entered a slot for these, and if you don't know what a slot is, that's where you fill out a form with all your info and you give it to someone who has a bot, and then they try and use their bot and get the shoes for you. And if you end up copying them, you do pay them a small fee just because they spent the time and effort filling out the bot and using their resources to get the shoe. So I didn't actually remember I filled out a form for these until after I saw the charge on my credit card for them, but here they are. I ended up copying them and keeping them, and I'll probably have to end up holding on to these because they are bricking right now. I don't think there's too much resale value for them right now, but maybe in the future they'll go up and that'll be good. So now I'm going to show you the shoe itself. So here's the shoe I accidentally bought, and it is the Jordan 11 Low in the Concord Bread colorway. Honestly, this is a really nice shoe in person. If you did cop it, it is a really good personal. Having these in hand, they do feel really nice. There's leather on the upper, and then it has the iconic shiny patent leather like all the other Jordan 11s do. But I got a size 9.5 in these, so what I'm hoping is I'll hold on to these and maybe they'll hit 300 at some point. Pretty confident they will, because most other Jordan 11 Lows that are in like a decent colorway have hit at least 300 in size 9.5. So we're just gonna hope that these hit 300 at some point. This is a nice shoe to hold. I have no problem holding on to it. Eventually it'll sell. All Jordan 11s go up in the future, so I'm not really too worried about it. But that is the third shoe I copped. Now on to the fourth one. So now moving on to the fourth shoe I picked up, and you can probably already tell what these are gonna be just by the box alone, and I'll show you the label for them. But these are a women's Jordan 1 Retro in size 5.5 women's, so that's like a 4 in men's. And I got these on the Snkrs drop, and that's the first time I've ever won the Snkrs drop like this. So this was like a Leo drop. It wasn't just like a raffle where you have like 15 minutes to enter or whatever. So this was the first time I've ever won one of those Snkrs drops. So it was a pretty good shoe to win. It has some decent value to it. So I'll show you the shoe itself. So here's the shoe. If you didn't know, it is the Jordan 1 in the tie-dye colorway. So this is a really nice shoe in person. And it didn't come with extra laces, which I'm kind of shocked. Most Jordan 1s have extra laces on them. So that was kind of weird. But these are an interesting shoe in hand. The material that the tie-dye pattern is really weird. I'll try to include close-up shots of it just so you can see a detailed look at them. So this is another shoe I'll probably end up holding on to. Most Jordan 1s are really good holds, and pretty sure this is going to be a really good hold as well, just because they've never done a tie-dye shoe like this before. So I think that'll make them very valuable in the long run. And who knows, maybe these will be like the Obsidians and blow up on TikTok, and the value of these will skyrocket. So we can only hope that everyone who has a pair of these, they blow up on TikTok so their pairs go up in value. So this was the fourth shoe I picked up. Now on to the fifth and final shoe, and it is the best, so you're not going to want to miss it. So let's get right into it. On to the fifth and final shoe I picked up, and shockingly, this is also from Snkrs. I ended up going back to back on Snkrs, so I won the tie-dyes first, and then the next day I think these dropped and I won them. So kind of crazy, I was able to win back-to-back shoes on the Snkrs app. Usually I have the worst luck on them. This is only like the fourth shoe I've ever caught from Snkrs. So it was a pretty big win. This is a really nice shoe, so now I'm going to show you it. So here's the shoe itself. It is the Nike Dunk Low in the St. John colorway. This is, I think, the third colorway of the college shoes to release. So there was an orange-white pair that released, which was for Syracuse. There was a blue and white one for Kentucky, and now the red and white one for St. John's. And this is personally my favorite of the three colorways, just because red's my favorite color. And this is the first time I've ever owned a Nike Dunk, and in hand these actually feel really nice. The leather on it feels surprisingly good. Feels better than most Jordan 1s I have, and I have the court purples, the royal toes, and then the tie-dyes, and this leather beats out all of them. It just feels better. It's a little bit softer than them, so I don't really know too much on the other quality, but just from feeling it, this does feel a little bit better in hand. And the shoe is also surprisingly cheap. I didn't really know how cheap Dunks were. Retail on these is $100, so that's really cheap for a pair of shoes today, and these actually resell for quite a bit. They go for around $400 at the time of recording this video, and these are a size 11, so I don't really know if that's considered a money size for Dunks, but I'll probably just hold on to these. $100 isn't really too hard to hold on to. I'm not really too pressed for money right now, so I'll just keep holding on to these. Hopefully in the future they will go up in value, and I'm pretty sure they will. The other two college colorways have gone up in value over time, but I think these ones will go up the most, just because in my opinion red and white's a really popular colorway, and I think this one will be the most favorite out of the three that have released so far, unless they release some other ones in the future, which I don't really know if they will. But overall, this is a really nice shoe. I'm really happy I was able to win these, and this is the nicest shoe I picked up within the last few weeks. So hopefully in the future I'll be able to pick up more shoes like this, and a couple drops coming up all throughout July. So hopefully I get lucky on one of them and I'm able to show you guys my pickups. But overall, that is it for today's video. Hope you guys enjoyed the video. If you did, make sure to leave a like on this video, and also if you're new to my channel, don't forget to subscribe down below. I'd really appreciate it. And thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.